Good morning, friends. It is Monday morning, meaning it's time for some Motivational Monday. My name is Pastor Christopher, pastor at Urbana United Methodist Church, and glad you're here with us. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Have had a pretty awesome week talking with people, meeting with people, praying with people, encouraging them, and I'm just shouldn't be surprised, but when you have a week like that and you clearly the Holy Spirit is working among you and through you and in yourself, it's just really encouraging. And so I was reminded with one encounter, we had a gentleman who part of our men's group, Joe, shout out Joe, who got baptized on Sunday, and he really just is giving his life to Jesus and starting new, and it was just such a cool moment. And I was reminded of how simple the format to get Joe to our church. Joe came on a Sunday, and we're a traditional ish church. We had a contemporary service, traditional service, but it's a very much, we're an old traditional building, historic. We don't have flashy stuff all around. I mean, there's no fog machines on our Sunday morning services. We do a men's group on Saturday that is very simple. Just guys show up whenever they can, sit around a table and have mediocre coffee, better than mediocre donuts, and then really great conversation. We always read a chapter of the Bible, and again, we sit in around tables that were probably made in the 60s, and people might say they're outdated or whatever. It's just pretty simple. And he had an experience and a moment and an encounter with Jesus, and that led to him getting baptized on Sunday. And I just was reminded, we don't need all the stuff all the time. There's always going to be somebody telling you, me, us, that we need to be shinier, better, more efficient, more like a corporate world. And then even corporate has their issues. I mean, it's just a giant machine. And that's not what Jesus invites us to. Jesus invites us into relationship. He invites us to walk with each other. He invites us to community, and all those other things are fine, but they're not the main thing. And I was reminded in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 9, verse 23, Jesus was talking to the crowd. He says, if any of you wants to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross daily, and follow me. If you try to hang on to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for my sake, you will save it. And what do you benefit? This is verse 25. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world, but are yourself lost or destroyed? And it's really tempting to try to have the most stuff, the nicest stuff. It's really tempting to have all the status. It's really tempting to have all the fans and followers. But at the end of the day, if you have all of that and you gained the world and lost your soul in the process, that is a scary place to be. And I'm just so thankful for this little area called Urbana, and where Urbana UMC is and what God is doing here, and He's drawing people to them. And it's through relationship, it's through community, it's through sitting around a table and having a conversation. The same stuff that Jesus did 2,000 years ago, it's not broken. We don't need more systems. We don't need more flashiness. We just need God's presence with us. So my encouragement is for you to live out this week, not trying to gain what the world says you should gain, not trying to get that next promotion. That's fine if you do, but don't let it consume you. Don't try to just work to the next calendar spot on your week that you have to go run and do this. That's fine, go do this stuff, but don't just be consumed by it. Don't gain the world and lose your soul in the process. So this week, may you rest in the simplicity of a relationship with Jesus, that He invites us to come and sit, and that we get to be with Him and each other. And in those moments, He transforms us through the Holy Spirit to become more like Him. So pull up a seat around the table this week, invite someone to lunch, just sit and rest and listen and have conversation around the goodness of God without pursuing the riches and the status of this world, because at the end of the day, we could easily lose our soul in the process. Be blessed, everyone.